It's Real 92.3, Bootleg Kev, DJ Head,
West
special
Coast.
guest Mark Battles is in the building.
What's up?
Why is your name so confrontational?
You probably gotta ask my mama. That's my government name.
That's your government name?
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's dope. That's a fire ass name.
What's
you
your
and,
real
you
name,
and
though?
Obi
Not your
Trice got the
stripper
best
name.
government names.
That's really my name, man.
That's a dope
I
name.
really feel like if that wasn't my name, like that would kind of be a whack ass name.
Facts.
Mark Battles. I like it. Yeah, I guess so. That's like a pretty typical rapper name.
Yeah, that's
Like
kinda
Mark
corny.
Battles. He's gonna
Yeah.
battle you.
That's just my name.
He's gonna
That's
wrap
what's up.
circles around. Anyway, you're from Indianapolis, right?
Yes, sir.
You a Colt fan?
Huge. I'm diehard Indianapolis.
No matter what slander you take, no matter.
Man, I'm going to war over it.
Hey, y'all got a Super Bowl, so there really ain't a lot of slander to have there. You know what I mean? You guys won.
Yep,
You did it.
Yep.
You had Peyton Manning.
absolutely. And then we rolled with him even when he left. That's our guy.
And Andrew Luck has no offensive line.
True.
Yo, what's been going on with Andrew Luck's career to not turn this into a full-fledged sports conversation
I mean, we can do it.
has been an absolute travesty. The fucking...
Whoa.
I'm talking about... No,
Didn't you just hear the man say
let
he
me
willing to go to
finish.
war?
Let me finish.
He said he willing to fight motherfuckers.
Let me say what I was going to say. The fact that the Colts have not put... Like protected him,
Right.
like he's like all time great like talent,
Okay.
but like dog, like he needs some help.
Right.
Who the fuck is running the ball over there? What is going on over there? What's the name of the owner who keeps getting fucking? He be all kind of pills and shit.
Man, I don't even want to say his name, man. He booked me for a couple of events.
Wow.
Stuff,
So you were paid off. That's crazy. Anyway, Mark Battles is here.
Mark Battles. I want to say I first learned of you through it's probably through something with Dizzy Wright or somebody
Okay.
from that Funk Volume wave.
Yeah.
You've been doing your thing independently for a long time.
Absolutely.
And what's your affiliation with QC?
Well, it's full management. So Coach K is from my city,
Okay.
and a couple of my OGs grew up with Coach K. So it came together through that. You know what I mean? But I'm totally independent. But I got the management with QC.
You got
so
the, you got the Cardi B situation. You managed.
I wouldn't quite say I got the Cardi B
Well, not
situation.
quite. But, I mean, you know,
aside from
Trippie Redd and
the
Cardi are managed by
success and the hit
Absolutely.
records and
Exactly.
millions of dollars performing at the Super Bowl.
little augmentation.
But yeah, it's similar to that. You know what I mean? And quite a few artists on QC is just management, and a lot of people can't tell the difference. You know what I mean? Because everything is just moving right now. But yeah, shout out Coach K, man. That's big bro. That's
I didn't know he was
father
from
figure.
Indianapolis.
Oh yeah, right down the street from where I'm from.
That's
You know what I mean?
crazy.
He a legend in our city.
That's crazy. Yo, where were you at when the Malice at the Palace happened? When the brawl between the Pistons and the Pacers happened?
Right.
Were you watching it on TV or
live? I caught it live. I think I was probably like 11 or 12, and it was just crazy. You know what I mean?
That's one of my favorite things that ever happened in basketball. What,
And the
they
next-
in the crowd?
And the crowd,
Steven Jackson,
hey,
Jermaine
and the crowd
O'Neal.
throwing him.
Ron
Right.
Artest is a real gangster from
Right.
Queensbridge.
Straight up.
Don't throw a drink at Ronnie.
But like it got the whole city on some Wait, is this supposed to be censored?
No, you can say whatever the fuck you want.
say.
It got the whole city on some crazy shit. Like the next day after that, it was like 3 riots at the school. Everybody was
shit.
fighting. You
Like,
know
I'm
what I mean?
Ron Artest today.
So was it like what was the fight about?
It really was just like we was just feeling tough. Like
Fuck it.
people don't know much about Indiana.
That's
and,
true.
And they don't know like Indiana is one of the most dangerous cities in all of
Indianapolis
America.
is fucked up.
Indianapolis, I mean. So
Indianapolis is fucked up.
people
for sure.
don't know that. So it's like we always feel like we get slept on because we're a couple hours away from Chicago and Detroit. And they get all the media coverage, but our city is the same as those cities. So it's like they just felt like it was a badge of honor. And me, I ain't never been into the street stuff, so I was just like, this shit corny. But I got into a fight too.
You did? Yeah. Did you lose?
I don't think I ever lost a fight. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't no street dude, but if you know me and you grew up around me, I was always beating up the tough dudes. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
so
That
you was
me.
you was bullying the bullies.
I was just
You were battling him.
Yeah, I mean, I
Oh.
was just kind of quiet, standing in the back, but I was just really good at fighting for some reason. So
You got your wind up, or like you do calisthenics and shit, or what the fuck?
man, I don't know, man.
Spell
I think it's
calisthenics.
natural, bro. And I'm not even saying that to be funny. Like, I don't think I ever been like beat up one-on-one before.
That's dope.
But I'm
Damn.
boxing shit now. You know what I mean?
You never been sucker punched?
Nah, I have, but it didn't drop me, and it was trouble after that. So,
Got you.
yeah.
He said it was trouble after that.
Yeah, like you said, like Indianapolis is not like known as the biggest hub of hip hop.
Right.
You're probably the biggest artist that ever come out of there. Am I right or am I tripping?
Yeah, man. I hate saying that too because like
There's probably some people who deserve some credit who didn't get some. Right?
Yeah.
But who? I mean, who else out of the city? I don't know. Honestly, shout some people out. Give them some shine.
I want to do that, and then you're gonna get me in trouble because
you're
whoever
gonna
I don't
forget
say.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, look. How
I'm
about
from
this?
Arizona. I know.
How about I put a limit on you? Give me 3 names. That way, you only got a limit, and they can't fault you for leaving them out.
All right, so are we talking about current right now?
Whoever you want.
All
3
time.
names from Indy.
Why they doing me like this?
Reggie Miller,
Reggie.
What you mean?
I thought we was talking about music.
Bobby Knight. Oh no. Okay, my bad. Go ahead. Go ahead. Music. Yeah,
So
music.
we can say we got somebody moving right now named Paris. She's
Paris.
doing her thing. We got Debo. He's incarcerated right now,
Free Debo.
but he had a movement going.
I feel like someone named Debo would be incarcerated.
West Coast.
And then we got my big homie
Next Friday, Debo's in jail.
G Fresh, Jimmy Sims. He was the one before me that really got close and was breaking through, and you know what I mean, was on MTV at a time where it was really hard to make that happen. So he really legendary status in the city.
That's
so
dope.
I ain't quite reached what he reached, you know what I mean? But it's time to make it happen.
Do you feel like y'all influence comes more from the Detroit side or the Chicago side? Would you say
Neither. My city is almost southern. Like our music scene is almost totally Atlanta. So I'm like the total opposite.
You the oddball.
Yeah, exactly.
Got you.
So it I wouldn't say it causes conflict, but it's just like it separates the people because my music is so different from what our city wants to be represented. You feel me? So it's like our city super gutter, and then we got me, and sometimes I'm on here talking about child abuse and suicide, and you know what I mean. And people just kind of feel a certain way, but. Don't get me wrong, my city ride for me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm their guy. They love the hell out of me. But you could tell they kind of still pushing, like, we want a street dude.
They want a street guy to pop.
Yeah, and I want it to happen too.
Right,
you know what
right.
I mean? Because that story hasn't been told yet.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. You know, you've had a lot of success independently, and I feel like you've, you know, a lot of people can't say that they like have a solid career and pay their bills doing what they love.
Right.
What would be some advice you'd give to independent artists out there?
I think you just got to be open-minded. You know what I mean? Like, I was never the guy that was like, no matter what, I'm going to stay independent. It's really just about the opportunities that's in front of you and just not jumping at everything. You know what I mean? If you see something that kind of feels weird and you already comfortable in what you're doing, don't be afraid to bet on yourself. And that's all I've been doing. You know
Betting
what I mean?
on yourself.
I've had the opportunities, and I even went into a situation, you know, with no ID and all of that. And
Shout out to No ID.
yeah, shout out to No ID.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Was that like how long ago was this?
that was not too long ago. It's actually kind of like it kind of is what segued me over to QC because of the whole Capitol thing. You know what I mean?
True.
But I don't know. I don't know if I want to really touch on that right now because it's still some.
It's so fresh.
Yeah, it's still
Things
some,
didn't go.
tricky. Is it
Things didn't go the
politics?
way you'd hoped.
oh my god. Shout out to No ID, man. I don't got nothing negative to say about.
I mean,
No
look, at
ID.
the end of the day, No ID is one of the greatest producers of all time.
Absolutely.
But you know, sometimes that like shit don't work out.
Right, exactly. That's all it was.
It
You
all.
know
It's
what I
all.
mean?
Sometimes
We still got a good
business don't line up,
relationship.
right?
Right.
Hey, coming from where you actually from, where you just touched on your neighborhood, do you feel like there's anybody that you want to get anybody that you haven't got their attention that you want to get their attention?
As far as
Because you said like you got No ID, obviously, right?
Okay.
QC,
Right.
Coach K,
right,
who like is there anybody that you want their attention that you haven't got yet?
without sounding like I'm like
Not thirsty. I'm just saying, just in general. Like you wouldn't mind them, like, hey,
Definitely.
You definitely want Peyton Manning to co-sign that shit.
Ah man, are we talking about from my city?
no, just in
Oh,
general.
okay.
Overall,
It's hands down Kendrick and Cole.
Got you.
I respect that.
Yeah, like them is my idols, man. And I met Cole before, and I had a whole conversation with him that he probably don't remember, but that conversation fueled my career. You know what I mean?
what year was this?
I would have to say it was probably 2014, maybe. Yeah, 2014.
When
Wow.
you had that, because Cole's the type of dude, he'll talk to you in a fish market with a pea coat on and some basketball jersey shorts.
Right.
And some, you know what I mean? So, but I'm just saying, like, when you had that conversation, did you ever feel like that's where you're supposed to be, or was it like an odd moment for you?
Man, it's hard to explain because I felt like it was a mix of him being sincere and then a mix of him like trying to get me out of his face. So I was trying
I feel what you're saying.
So I was trying to pick and choose which parts I should really, you know what I mean, like really just embrace. But I mean, it was a beautiful conversation, man. It probably only lasted 2 minutes, but it seemed like it lasted a lifetime for me.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Cole's that guy. I do
Absolutely.
think, like, you know, for guys like yourself who, like, obviously, you know, I think that the more microwavable shit gets a lot of shine, and it's for people who are, you know, more like their music means something. There's content and there's actually lyricism involved. I feel like you got to always be able to look at the top guys and see, like, yo, Cole, Kendrick, Drake.
Yeah.
All those guys can rap their asses off, and specifically like Kendrick and Cole, like there's a message there. You know what I'm saying?
The elites are always at the top. Anyway.
Right.
Yeah, like, you know, like for every like 30 Little Pumps, there's like one J. Cole.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Little Pump.
Don't get me wrong, that Lil
album
Pump
slaps.
album is slap.
do it.
It ain't
Yes.
bad. It ain't bad,
Hey, listen,
man. He got a great
pump,
Wayne verse.
I'm not a pump guy. Kev is a hip hop head. He loves
I know.
all things hip hop.
Except the Tupac shit. I'm like,
Hey,
this,
man, listen,
oh
man.
my god.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let me elaborate.
No. That's not why Mark is here to battle.
Mark,
is
let me
not here to battle.
elaborate, because I love Tupac.
Right.
I got him in my top 10. I got him around the 8 to 10 range.
Ooh, Pac is that low.
Hey, man, what you want me to tell you? You want me to lie to you?
I feel you.
I still got him in my top 10.
God
Here we go.
What I'm saying is,
Here we go.
as a
my
lyricist, as a lyric, like he was not an elite MC. It was more about his subject matter. It was more about his passion, his delivery, which is as important as what he did. Great. All of those things outweighed the fact that, like, lyrically, he wasn't like wowing the fuck out of you.
Right. But
So,
don't
like,
you think everybody has something like that?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, Tupac fans are like Kobe fans and Dallas Cowboy fans.
Here we go.
They're just running into the fire like,
Right.
nobody can out-rap Tupac. And I'm just saying, in that aspect, Tupac was overrated as an MC. As
You
like,
know what?
like,
You know those
So what's
people.
your top 10? Can we?
No.
on my top 10, I can run them off.
No. I should.
Bro, you.
Nas,
Go ahead.
Hove, Nas,
I'm gonna play Angry Birds.
Andre 3000.
Okay.
I put Kendrick above Pac, so I'll probably have Kendrick around 5.
Okay.
Ghostface Killer's up there. Biggie. I mean, Pac's like 7 to 10-ish. I mean, you know, I think Kanye's my favorite artist of all time.
Right.
Of all time. I think Kanye has made the best music ever made in this world.
Right.
But lyrically, Kanye is like, okay.
Right. I feel you.
You feel me?
So it's really just based on like what you put weight on. Like you put a lot of weight on the lyrics.
So no. I'm saying that people, general hip hop fans, overrate that portion of Pac's.
Okay.
If we're looking at
Right.
fucking NBA Jam and there's lyrics and you know, emotional connection with fans and
Right.
you know, like the Pac, like lyric, like as a lyricist, he was just like a 6 or a 7.
Okay.
But everything else, he was a 10.
Right.
I was just saying, like, in that aspect, he's overrated because Tupac fans generally are extremely, they're just fucking there and there's no talking to them.
I'm one of
Have
them.
you ever talked to a Kobe fan?
I'm one of them too.
Oh, well then, see,
Like,
fuck, I'm 0 for 2
yeah,
there.
I'm extreme with Kobe.
Okay,
And
what
even
about a Cowboys fan?
Nah.
You can't talk to a Cowboys fan, right?
I feel you.
There's no reason there.
Yeah.
Same thing with you. And
But the Cowboys ain't got Pac.
I understand.
We
that.
talking
But you
Pac.
understand. But I articulated what I meant. You understand what I'm
I
saying?
get it. I get
okay,
it.
so you get it.
I get it.
Because I'm not trying to be disrespectful
Right.
towards Tupac because I think Tupac's incredible.
But I think even if he was here, you know, rest in peace, like he would get what you're saying. It's just like it kind of get washed over when you
Because
say
people
he's
just see
overrated.
it and they hear that word,
Right.
And they're like, fuck this
Right.
white guy.
Right.
You know, bro. All Eyes on Me. The first time I ever owned a CD player, the first album I ever had was All Eyes on Me. I had fucking Me Against the World on cassette, bro. Like, come on, man. Like,
Right.
I love Tupac,
Right.
but
I can't move Pac out of the number 1 spot. Period.
I respect that.
I can't.
I respect that.
But I get what you're saying. I definitely do.
DJ Head's over there.
Okay.
I'm just waiting. Go ahead.
Anyway, what do you got working on right now? Like, what's going on with Mark Battles at the moment?
Well, right now I just dropped the EP. Well, I guess it ain't an EP because I kind of put some extra songs on there last minute, but
So it's
I
an
dropped
album,
the project.
playlist, what mixtape, whatever you want to call it these days.
Yeah. So I dropped it. It's called Fortunate 2. That's out right now. We gearing up for tour. I got some big features coming, like huge features coming.
Kendrick?
Migos.
Migos.
Little Yachty.
I do want you to get the Migos
Insert
feature.
random QC
I'm not
artist here.
interested in the DJ Durrell feature. You know what
Just
I'm saying?
don't do a song with. I'm not interested if you do a song with Jordan Hollywood.
You know what I'm saying? DJ Durrell. I don't like. Yeah, I need that one. Give me the Offset one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hey, yo, you and Offset be kind of
That'd
hard.
be hard.
That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
People don't respect Offset's mind. Offset can rap his ass. I mean, Takeoff.
First of all, let's be clear. All of the Migos can rap their ass off.
Right.
West Coast.
Including Quavo.
Facts.
All three of those motherfuckers have influenced hip hop, not like a lot of
Did you
people
hear
in
the
the last
Offset
5
album?
years.
For
the record, I haven't heard the Offset album, so I have no comment
in
on
its
it.
entirety.
Yeah.
Okay, pick one. The Quavo album, the Takeoff album, or the Offset album. Which one?
I'm absolutely not gonna do that.
Damn, you setting him up for an L right now, bro. Come on, man. You can't fuck up the
We
bread.
all got our favorites.
I feel you, but this is what you gotta understand. I'm the little guy right now.
He trying to
you
move his
feel
way
me?
up.
Bruh, I'm trying to get these relationships.
Facts.
I
locked
feel
in.
you. We all have our favorites.
Well, I'm gonna answer that question
Anyway,
for
and I
you,
feel you.
and I ain't even heard the Offset album, but Offset, because them other two joints was disappointing.
Takeoff shit. Was
Takeoff
crazy.
shit was way iller than Quavo shit
West
for sure.
Coast.
Anyway, yo, so
Did you like Takeoff album?
It was better than Offset's. I mean, than
Quavo's album.
Quavo's album.
So when y'all was hearing the albums, y'all was thinking like about comparing them all to each other.
No.
No. I was listening to it.
No,
as
there's
his
some
own,
shit on Quavo shit I love. The shit with fucking 21
I
Savage is
feel
my
like
shit.
I don't know. Anyway,
Nonetheless.
when Quavo first dropped the first album, I feel like people went into it thinking it was gonna be a Migos album, and they had all these crazy expectations
I
for
agree
it.
with that.
And it was just it was a Quavo album.
You know what I don't understand though? Why do people still do that by the third album? People still was having those expectations on Takeoff's album and on Offset's album.
After
That's so
Quavo's,
weird, right? Like once you hear Quavo's, you understand this is an individual.
Yeah.
I haven't heard the Offset album, but I think that Offset, like when he did that Without Warning with Metro and 21,
Right.
I think he set himself apart from everybody else in the group because that shit was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
yeah,
Anyway, yo,
we're gonna have a rap.
the project is out. Anything else you want to plug before we have you do your thing, man? By the way, shout out to T-Pain. Got me drunk by the time you got here, so I'm a little intoxicated off shitty tequila.
Yeah.
But plug what you got to plug, man.
I mean, really just get that Fortunate EP. Fortunate 2. The tour coming in April.
Who you touring with?
It's me. This is like
All
you
to the
said,
face.
my headlining thing, man. This is my 9th headlining tour, I think.
Oh, you've been doing your
That's
thing on the
dope,
road
dog.
for a long time.
Congrats.
Yeah. And like this is what people gotta understand. Like just because it's not what you seeing all the time, that don't mean it's not relevant. You know what I mean? We selling out every show.
Yeah, no, for sure. I've seen it, bro.
mean,
I know.
yeah.
I'm
Damn,
from
for
Arizona.
real?
You're big in
Yeah.
AZ.
Let me get $20.
Okay.
You don't got it on you?
Has anybody
Nah.
like a Tech Nine or anybody? Because I feel like Tech Nine always reaches out to the guys who are doing shit independently. Has Tech ever
Right.
reached out and maybe tried to get you on his tours? Because
I don't want to say he haven't. You know what I mean? I don't want to say he hasn't, but I haven't been on tour with Tech.
I know that.
But
yeah.
I mean, it's all like a big circle of like all of us. You know what I mean? I've toured with Dizzy a bunch of times.
course.
and me and Futuristic.
Shout out
and,
to my guy Zachary.
Yeah,
Beck.
that's my guy, man.
Did I just say his government name? Zach Beck.
Everybody do that. His fans
Follow
do
him
that.
on Facebook.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry. I'm late.
I mean, I really just want to take this shit to another level this year. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to do all of the stuff that I see all these other artists doing. You know, I haven't done this much, and I like this. I like y'all energy. This is new for me. This is
Thanks
not
for coming,
normal.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
So
like
it's
now.
dope.
I
Goddamn it,
feel like the
welcome
one thing
to
about
LA.
you is people don't know a lot about you.
Right.
I just be like, yo, I know Mark Battles. He can rap really good, and
But I don't
he
do
be
this.
running with all my homies.
Yeah, I don't do
I
this.
see him
a
with
lot.
Futuristic and Dizzy, and those are my friends. So
I
I'm
think
like,
it's
yeah, you
important
gotta
for you
be
to
solid.
like pull up and like let people get to know who you are behind the
Because you
music.
can't. It's not enough to be fire.
Right.
We were just talking about, shout out to Nick Grant, who's like an
Facts.
incredible lyricist, but like
he's
nobody knows
dope.
shit about Nick Grant.
He's dope.
Like
But
you gotta like really let people in on another level to where they really
I think I just
feel
got
like
some
they
bad
know you.
advice though. Somebody gave me bad advice. You know what I mean? It was just like, yo, like you're like mysterious.
No.
You don't want to
should
be that.
Stay away from.
You know
it.
what?
And I was like,
that
I'll
works for
try.
the weekend.
Right.
No.
but-
That works for 3 people, dog. Beyonce, The Weeknd, and K-Dot. Kendrick.
Yeah.
That's it. Everybody else, people want to know about
They
you.
want to be able to feel like in an age of transparency where I can like pick up my phone and be like, yo, I could tell if this dude's full of shit or not.
Right.
They want to know where you stand on certain things because the shit you rapping about is not like you said. The shit that from your city they want to see a certain type of thing. Your city wants to see a certain type of thing win. Right. But if you show them something else, you got to give them a reason to fuck with it.
Fact.
Yeah, be yourself, man, and get that shit out there to people. And
I learned the hard way too.
Think of it like, as much as it sucks to like think of it as like running for office.
Right.
Like, people fucked with Obama because they were like, "Yo, I want to hang out with Obama." Man. Like he's like cool as shit. Oh. Like even I'm like a hardcore Democrat, but like even like in retrospect, when George Bush was president, like now thinking back, obviously George Bush wasn't as bad as Trump. so you're like, oh, but I'm like, yeah, I'd have a beer with George Bush. Right. Like I'd have a beer with that guy.
Right.
You wouldn't have a beer with GW?
I don't drink beer, and I don't know if I would fuck with Bush like that.
I wouldn't fuck with Cheney. Cheney's the real fucking cocksucker in that
West
bunch.
Coast. Anyway, Mark Battles is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Hopefully I don't. Yeah. Let's go. We're gonna have a wrap.
I like that advice, man.
Yeah,
for real. Because it feels weird to like see some guys like on the freshman list that open up for me, and then I'm not on it.
Like who? Just so we know. I mean, it doesn't matter. This is a factual thing we're talking about here.
I feel you. If it's facts,
you're not shitting on anyone.
I know, but I mean, I just want to leave that shit in the past. I don't even want them to think like I'm bitter about it. You know what I mean? But it's been times where I've literally like, I just got done 3 tours. We sold out every show. Boom, boom, boom. My opening act is on the candidate list, and I'm not. And I'm just like, what the fuck? But I think it's this. You know what I mean? I haven't done this.
You just got to get yourself out there more. Don't be afraid to like be vulnerable into
right.
And don't take yourself too serious.
Yeah.
You know,
this is crazy though, man. Like y'all got an energy that
I'm in
drunk. Person is
I'm
like,
literally intoxicated.
This shit is like super.
Me and Corporate
intense
been banging down shitty tequila with
Not
T-Pain.
in a bad way, but like y'all professionals, man.
Well, thank you.
Like I'm looking at y'all like, damn, these niggas really know what they doing.
We try, man. But,
you don't?
We're gonna have this guy rap.
This is new for me.
For sure.
Yeah. Mark Battles.
It's like my third.
Welcome, goddammit.
Welcome, and stay right here because he's gonna rap. There's gonna be another YouTube video that's like coming on the other side. Pause.